Should be live on YouTube. Working on IG. Let me get Twitch going. Going live there. All right, I'm seeing It's Motions in the chat. What's up, bro? I see you put some trophy signs on there. Hopefully that's a good sign of what's to come. Let me just make sure everything's up and running so far. All right, YouTube looks like it's good. IG looks good. Actually, how do I sound on IG? I don't even know. Oh, geez. I'm letting an ad play. That's why I can't hear it. Okay, that sounds good. All right, YouTube looks like it's perfect. All right, guys. Welcome back to another live stream chapter review for Blue Lock chapter 297, titled To the Future. So we're picking up from where we left behind, where Manshine City was still versing FC Barca. And yeah, hopefully we get a conclusion as to what's going on. Of course, I've seen some spoilers, some leaks, given my thumbnail and the images there. So I know that REO is about to do something. What is he about to do? Is he about to get his stocks up? Hopefully, they need that in order to make it through the Neo Egoist League. Hold on. All right, let me just move something real quick. All right. Boom. So anyway, we're going to be reading the official chapter on Kodansha. So go on there. Chapter came out at around 11. If you guys haven't read it yet, well, lock in because we're about to jump in. Again, Blue Lock chapter 297 titled To the Future. All right, heading into our first page. We scroll down and we're seeing Nagi with his back to us. REO, you've lost your fire for me, but you'll still. All right, so let's see what's going on. Going to the next page. Give someone like me a new dream. Get 2 points, Prodigy. We're the heroes. Nagi's thinking to himself, until recently, you'd freak out when things got bad, and without me, you couldn't do anything. Whoa, damn, without you, bro? I don't know. REO's done a lot. Yeah, he's freaked out, but he's overcome a lot of challenges. But honestly, seeing REO over here spinning the ball with one finger, he's looking pretty good. But Nagi, damn, bro. Like, I really wish at this point, like, you would have been doing something. But you could tell that the author is laying down the foundations for his awakening. Continuing to the next page. How'd you go and get so... Okay, stop with the glazing. It's enough. I can't with this right now. At this point, you guys just need to ask each other out and just like, I'm over it. How'd you get so damn cool? Even though you're actually a little scared? I get it, REO. Okay, boss, says Nagi. Let's go, Prodigy. I'll fire you up. To do that now, I'll get fired up too. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. Just because REO's showing off a little charisma, now all of a sudden you're going to get fired up? I don't think so. Very highly unlikely. Again, like, I don't think REO's got what Nagi needs in order to, like, awaken, I guess. It's Motions is saying this is going to be good. I believe in my boy REO. REO's gotten great development, in my opinion. Honestly, yeah. He's gotten more development over Nagi. Nagi's felt so stunted this entire time. Even that crazy goal that he got against Bastard, like, again, like, it was a one-time thing. Is he ever going to get it again? Probably not. But yeah, I feel like REO's done a lot to improve on himself, and hopefully we see what happens in this chapter. Moving on to the next panel. Ooh, we're cutting back to Asagi. Okay, so Asagi's still feeling that what is ecstatic moment that he had like the last chapter. Even this ecstatic experience might have its own formula. When I think back, I had clear objectives, like someone I want to beat or something I want to surpass. And then I found within myself the logic to make it come true. Finally, I became a machine built to carry that out. All right, so we're seeing shadows of what? Nico, Baro, and the last one, I can't really tell who that last one is. Is it Saitoshi? I don't know. But Asagi's clearly still feeling himself over here, like, whoa, what was that? And then Gagamaru, or Igaguri is just like looking at Asagi like, damn, is that really him? Honestly, like, I don't hate Igaguri, but I'm kind of happy that this is gonna be like the last time we ever see him. I'm over that guy. I never really like jumped on the train for him. But one train I did jump on, somebody to Asagi's right, Kunigami. I wonder what's going to happen now that the Neo Eagle League is over. I'm assuming, I mean, there's no way Kunigami doesn't make the top 23, right? So hopefully we see more of him. But I really want to see him open up and break down a lot of the barriers that he's like put up mentally with the people who are on his team. I really want to see him and Shigiri like make up again and be able to, play as friends again, because he's kind of like keeping them at arm's distance. But yeah. Finally, I became a machine to carry that out, to win according to calculations. That's exciting for me. But wait, now that I've done that repeatedly and leveled up, I understand. Whenever I win or produce results, my experience and abilities increase, and I get better at soccer. My skills become more reproducible. But all right, so Asagi's full on like analyzing everything right now. He's got this like winning formula. Well, he's got the variables of this winning formula, and he's really trying to hammer that out right now. Honestly, my man needs to cool down. His brain's been going at like 120% for like the last like 3 to 4 hours of his life. He needs to like dial it down a little bit, cool down, and I'm sure like things will click into place. This guy's going to be watching the replay of this game over and over and over again to see everything that led up to this ecstatic moment, because this boy that he can't, he's an addict already. He's got to get that next hit, my boy. All right, going to the next page. I can't reproduce that fire back then and then when what I felt was exclusive to me in that moment. Technique and logic are only methods to make this stuff come true. All of it starts with the fire I feel inside myself. Okay, see, that's the same fire that Nagi's trying to chase right now. They're over here looking for Prometheus's fire. That fire that's going to like drive you to the next stage, to like drive your ambition. It's Motion saying in the chat, I liked how Igaguri was used in his final moments instead of the author just writing him off with nothing. Very true. We got that full circle. We got the great full circle moment. Yeah, Igaguri had a little moment there in the Neo Egoist League where it looked like he like unlocked some kind of like hack ability to get penalties on Rin and like anybody else who would like come charge at him. Yeah, I mean, it seems like that's really where his ceiling was going to cap out at, but kind of like what Rin said, it's like a one-trick pony. Like once you see it, like it's never really going to work again. But yeah, I'm still, I hope it's just like wasted time, honestly. Like I'm so happy like we didn't get a flashback of him. I would have cried if we got a flashback of Igaguri's life or experience at like the temple or whatever. All right, going back to the next page. Oh, finally, we cut back to Ego. Oh, please tell me we're getting the salary rankings. I'll now proceed with the rest of the rankings in the salary auction. Dream objectives, rivals to defeat. The ones who seize and use that fire survive. Oh, shit. Yo, Shido got number 3. That's crazy, honestly. And you know what's funny? Somebody in the chat yesterday, was it yesterday or on Sunday, was in the chat. I think it was for the One Piece live stream. They said that Shido was at number 3. So I guess he said it wasn't. He said it was just a prediction, but clearly that man spoiled me. But honestly, I was so surprised. Shido number 3 at 160 million yen, while Baro at number 4 at 150. So that man didn't move because I'm pretty sure he was at 150 last time. And the ones who misjudge it fall by the wayside. This is our battlefield. Okay, so it looks like the Ubers definitely want Baro. They're like, give us to him. Or give him to us. Sorry. I'm not surprised since what's that guy's name? The guy from the Ubers, the master. He's like, yeah, yo, this whole team's yours. Everything here, this is for you. All right. And it looks like PXG offered the 160 million to Shido, which doesn't surprise me because Shido and Charles, those guys, they work really well together. It's just like the chemical reaction between those two is seamless. Rin honestly could play for any team. Rin and Charles would also be good, but Charles being that contrarian little gnome or what, I don't know what the imp, the contrarian imp, like that just works better with a chaotic player like Shido. Like with Rin, it would just be like a little too boring, a little too mundane. It would kind of like plateau, I feel like, at a certain point with their chemical reaction, not the players themselves. But Shido's ceiling, who knows? It's weird with Shido because if we're doing the Japan U20 World Cup team, I don't really see Shido on there. I feel like he would play for another team, if anything. Because he's a crazy player, but I can't see him. If anything, like, they would keep him as a wild card just in case things got bad, but it kind of seems like a waste for Shido's character and talent to just be, like, saved as a wild card. That's a little crazy. I would put more respect in my man's name. Its Motions is in the chat. Asagi could have gotten him on the very first episode. Instead, he ended up helping to stop Rin in Asagi's most important moment. Shido above Baro, that's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. I completely agree. But you know what? I just say that because I love Baro as a character. But Shido really, that man's an animal. He really is a genius. Loki's whole goal was to build up Charles, and that chemical reaction is good for that. I hope Shido leaves Blue Lock and goes to PXG. I don't like that. Feel like Shido's a Blue Locker. Yeah. Again, I love him as a character, but I just don't see him being with the Blue Lock under 20 World Cup. I see greater ceilings for him. But also at the same time, 160. I feel like we could have given my man a little bit more, but that's just me. All right, hopefully we get the rest. Like, I'm dying to see where some of these other people go. So, hold on. So, right now we have Rin and Asagi tied for first place. We have Shido at 3, Baro at 4. Who's at number 2? Is there a 2, or is Asagi and Rin kind of take up those top 2 spots? If there is a number 2, damn, if it wasn't Baro, in terms of goals, would they give it to Bachira or maybe Chigiri? Because Chigiri scored at least 1 goal every single game. That man had a formula and he was repeating it. I feel like they're probably just gonna keep like Rin and Asagi at like 1 and 2, even though they're tied for first place. That kind of makes sense. Then we have F7P. First of all, it's me, Ree. Oh my broski. I would like to clear my name. The leaks weren't out. I just assumed Shido would be above Baro. I didn't know what actually happened. Bro, okay, you were right, man. That's so funny. Yo, you had a prediction. Yo, keep making those predictions, bro. You might as well start live streaming yourself if you got it that good. Let's see. There's no 2, I think. Yeah. All right. Heading into the next page. Oh, we're going back to the Manshine City game. Fuck, man. I want these salary rankings. Please stop toying with my emotions. All right. Going back to the Manshine City. We got to kick off. We're going Nagi to Rio. They're going down the field. Nagi's thinking to himself, if they score another drive, it's all over. I need a goal. Where does Rio want to pass to? Oh, Nagi's thinking he's going to get the goal. I want to be the Nagi Rio wants me to be. Rio. Oh, my God, bro. You keep thinking about Rio? What about that fire, bro? You got to believe in the you that believes in yourself. Come on, man. But he's doing a sick, like, back heel kick pass over himself. All right. Going right into the next page then. Oh, another Rio. Jesus Christ. These two need to get a room after this game. That locker room's about to be crazy. That's all I'm saying. They better put a fucking sock on the door. Do I shoot? Yes, I got through. No, I'm a little too far. What do I do? If I was Rio, if you were Rio, what are we talking about? Listen, I love my boy Rio, but Nagi, you're that guy, bro. You're the only one with the spin-off manga. You got your own movie last year. And you're over here thinking Rio. Oh, my man is lost in the valley of darkness. Bless his soul. He needs help. All right, guys, I'm going right into the next page. Oh, and here we got Levinho going roar, charging in. Soccer ain't about passing, punk. And Rio's like, what? Crap, if he steals, damn, that's a good panel, Levinho. But we saw him in the last page, right? Yeah. Is that him next to the spiky-haired guy as one of the defenders? I can't tell. But, it looks like Otoya is covering Rio, by the way. Barca came to play. They want their first win of the Neo-Egoist League. And right now, Nagi, he seems to be the weak link. I'm sorry, Manshine City. I love you guys. Also, Chigiri, what are you doing, bro? I haven't seen you since you scored that first goal. Bachir scored a goal. Otoya scored a goal. Who are you covering, bro? Because as far as I'm concerned, in FC Barca, it's really just Bachira and Otoya who are like the threats. Of course, Levinho is here now, but Chigiri, who are you covering, bro? I need to see more of you on the defensive end, not just offensive, when you can score a goal. All right, because clearly you guys are on the FC Barca side. I need you to make something happen. All right, bro. I need you to make something happen, Chigiri. I love you. And if you ever want to really be Isagi's rival, because I'm sorry, I think you kind of lost that position in that, right? You need to step up, my brother. It's motions in the chat. Let's go, Manshine. Nagi's spiraling. You're spitting. Thank you, sir. And then, wait, you think there's going to be number 2? I thought there was no number 2. That would be crazy. Yeah, I think F7P is right. I don't think there is going to be a number 2. All right, to the next page. Ooh, we got Chris Prince cutting in, stealing the ball from Levinho to the future. It's not over yet, Manshine City. Show off. And then Nagi's thinking, Master. Jesus, bro, are you going to start thinking Master, Chris? Bro, start thinking Nagi. What is Nagi going to do, bro? Come on, man. All right, next page. Okay, striker. And then Chris Prince does a little 1-2. Darts around Levinho, loses him. Nagi's coming in from the back. Nagi can't keep up with his movements. He's thinking to himself, huh? He ignored me? I won't give a future to egoists who don't chase their ideals. Yeah, bro. I feel like we've just been on a seesaw with Nagi and his character and his mentality. Just I want that fire. Oh, but where is that fire? I want to be a new me, but where is the new me? I want to be a striker, but what kind of striker am I? Nagi is teetering between mentalities, bro. That's what I'm saying. Somebody needs to deck Nagi. They just need to punch him in the face to snap him out of it. My boy's stuck in quicksand right now. Quicksand in his mind. He's so lost he can't see straight. But good for Chris Prince. You need. That's kind of how Noah kind of broke Asagi in the Bastards match when he was like, yeah, bro, sorry, I kind of was just using you this whole time to rev Kaiser up and and then rev me up by extension, no diddy. But Chris Prince, you could have been harsher with your words, but I like how you kind of let him down easy there. You're like, I won't give a future to egoists who won't chase their ideals. Yeah, bro, Nagi, you're not chasing your ideals, you're chasing your tail. And you're also chasing Rio's tail, if I'm being honest, bro. I'm keeping my eye on you. And listen, I'm cool with it, but just be honest about it. Or not. It doesn't matter. Just score a fucking goal, please. Then we have... What did you say? F7P saying Nagi is Gohan. Yeah. And what? Gohan finally snapped out of it when Android 19, was it? No, 16, 19? I don't know. The orange-haired guy with the green vest got fucking murdered in front of him. So is that what's going to have to happen? Someone's going to have to kill one of Nagi's friends? Or is Rio going to get fucking, I don't know, get injured on the field and Nagi's going to be like, no one does that to my man. And he's finally going to lock in and score a goal? I mean, shit, hopefully not. It's Emotion saying Chris doing some actual good coaching right now, right? We haven't seen that since they first got introduced because as far as we know, that's a narcissistic bastard. Anywho, going into the next page, we see Chris Prince throwing a pass, transcend reality, blue lockers. Whoa, and then Nagi's over here shocked. Chris. And then we see Chris Prince with a devious smile. Because I guess, yeah, he's passing to Rio all the way over there. It's a little, well, Lavinho is like literally right behind him. So I guess I'm not surprised that Chris Prince is trying to like throw a pass. This is the last match of the game, so maybe he's like, you know what? Let me let some of these kids shine and not me. But let's go to the next one. You score, Rio Mikage. I want to see your future. And then Rio sidesteps Otoya, which is kind of crazy. Whoa, that's my move from earlier. Oh shit, Rio the Chameleon's copying ninja moves, bro. That's crazy. But wait a minute. That One Piece Talk gifting 5 Moon Piece podcast memberships. Guys, thank you so much. That's so nice of you guys. Yo, I really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by and gifting some subs. That means a lot. This is my 3rd Blue Lock live stream, so having you guys come on and do that, like, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Stick around. Things are heating up. We got Rio about to make moves on Otoya. That's crazy. I mean, he's a chameleon for no reason, but for him to use his own moves, and look at that, Chris Prince is screaming at him, and you can see that fire in Rio. And if I remember correctly, when Chris Prince was like talking to Rio back in the beginning, he was like, "Yo, Rio, like, what do you want to do?" And Rio was just like, "Oh, I just want to get Nagi to be number 1." And Chris is like, "Bro, you need something a little bit better than that. Like, what are you talking about?" So for Chris to like, this is definitely a full circle moment right here. For Chris to be like, "You need to do this. You need to be number 1. You want to win the World Cup? Don't rely on Nagi to do it, bro. You need to be that guy." That's that Asagi mentality that we've been seeing throughout the series. So I'm so okay. All right. I'm actually really, really pumped for this right now. All right, let's go, Otoya. What are you going to do? Oh, Rio fucking jumps in the air. He instantly copied it, Otoya thinks to himself. Rio, you already? This is a double page spread. I'm going to have to switch this to horizontal, guys. Oh, shit. Rio jumps in the air, kicks the ball with his right foot, sends it charging forward, and that chameleon is like wrapped around Rio, bro. Thank you. Rio, you already really can live. I don't know what this... Oh, man, guys. Is Rio about to score his first goal of the Neo Egoist League? Yo, his eyes are jet black, man. This guy's locked in. And then we got, of course, Corey in the Moon Piece. Shout out to that One Piece Talk. We thank you so much for the love. Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys again. It's Motion saying, "This is peak. I told you he'd get that goal." Guys, if you told me 2-3 weeks ago, well, hold on. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Let me lock in, read this last page. But Rio is looking... I don't think we've ever seen Rio with the black eyes, right? I don't think so. Oh, and he scores the goal. Let me go back to vertical. You really can live all on your own. Boom. Rio scores the goal on Otoya, tying the game 2-2 between Manshine City and FC Barja. Yes, that's it. Golazo, says Chris. Lavinho just pushes his hair back. Time's up for the Masters. And then Rio's puffing and puffing. Man can't believe what just happened. Dude, good for... Let me go back to that beautiful double page spread, because that shit was gorgeous. Where is it? Oh, it's up. Dude, just so cool. So good for Rio, honestly. And again, that artwork with the chameleon and him just charging that kick forward is great. I love it. It looks really good. And then on Instagram, we got that One Piece Talk in the chat. What's up, guys? Yo, do you guys read Blue Lock? I know you got that One Piece Talk, but what about that Blue Lock, huh? Going to the next page. Nagi, sorry, I shot on my own. Yo, this man is shook that he betrayed Nagi. Yo, it's so funny. Like, he cheated on my man. And Nagi's like, it's okay. That's good. If you get fired up, Rio, then that's your answer. I think I've been too reliant on you. I believed just like a little kid that you'd always be there for me. Aww. Except for when you freaking left him behind for Asagi to chase somebody else. Crazy, crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm happy that Rio scored this goal on his own. But the fact that like Rio's actually like afraid that he actually did something to Nagi, like, bro, Rio, do whatever you want, honestly, because like Nagi's done you dirty so many times that like you deserve this. But boy, my man is shook. Sorry, Rio. I'm sorry I'm such a pain. Now I'll show you that I can get fired up on my own. And that's the last page of the chapter. Oh, man. Okay, all right. I can't believe that happened. That Rio actually scored the goal. Let me read some chats. First goal in front of a major audience from Its Motions. That One Piece talk. Now we don't read Blue Lock. Seb's watching it though. All right, well, it's never too late. It's never too late to jump on the train. F7P. The fact that we have not seen the 5th ranked player means Bachira could potentially go down. I don't want him to, but he could. And then One Piece talk to Its Motions. What's up, gangy? Dude, that was a great chapter. I'm happy for Rio. Hold on, let me just switch this. I'm happy for Rio that he was actually able to score a goal, his first goal, the Neo Egoist League. If anything, that definitely bumps up his salary ranking, that's for sure, because he also had that sick assist to Chigiri. So, honestly, we're definitely going to... There's no way that in the next chapter we won't see the conclusion of the FC Barca Manshine City match. I can see that... Honestly, if Nagi's finally found this fire and we're seeing like the aura in his eye light up, if Nagi finally locks the fuck in, then he can score a wicked goal against FC Barca and seal the game. And if that's the case, then hopefully their salary rankings... Listen, there's no way these two don't make it to the U20 World Cup. Absolutely no way. But I'm happy that they're going kind of as equals almost, because Rio just scored a goal and then Nagi's going to score a goal. So it's not just Rio constantly assisting Nagi. I think that's going to be really important moving forward. It's crazy how we're getting the salary rankings little by little. We're not getting it like all at once. We're getting the top 2 tied for 1st and 2nd place. We're getting 3rd place now. Now we're getting 4th place. So we'll see what happens with 5th place. Is it going to go to Bachira? I mean, maybe. It's hard to say whether or not I would give 5th place to Bachira or Nagi. Those are kind of like I mean, there's also Kunigami. Kunigami's also done really well, although he hasn't really scored a goal in like the last 2 games. So it's really hard to say. It's Motion saying the Nagi development were needed. It's finally starting. Abi's in the chat saying Rio the GOAT. Back to Its Motions. Rio's going to be in the top 10. I think Chigiri was guarding Bachira in this chapter. That's my headcanon. Yeah, hopefully. I just really wonder what Chigiri was doing the last couple of chapters. We haven't really seen him a lot. But Rio being in the top 10, I don't know, man. That's a stretch, because I feel like I would kind of give it to... what's the Crow guy from PXG? Man, I can't believe I forgot his name. I don't know. I might give it to him. Then there's also... So Nagi, Bachira would be at 7. I would give the Crow guy 8. Maybe Otoya over Rio. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Okay, yeah, you know what? Listen, I'll hold my hands up. Maybe Rio can make it top 10. We'll see. Last ranking, he was at like 16 or something, right? That's not too far away. But yeah, so next chapter, we'll see the conclusion between the Manchester City FC Barca match. Hopefully we get the rest of the salary rankings, even if it's the last page. I don't need to see anybody's reactions. I just need to see the salary rankings so that I can, see where things are going to go moving forward, and seeing which blue lockers are not going to make it, because you can already see characters like Nanase. He's not going to make it. Tokimitsu, both of those guys from PXG, cut. That's it. Game over. Sorry, you guys made it a long time, but it's time to go. And then homie Igagori. Sorry, bro. Time to get the out of here. And then honestly, we're probably going to lose some of those U20, those original Japan U20 guys. They're probably going to lose their spot on the team for good. Sorry to say it, but IQ definitely going to make it. Sendo's probably definitely going to make it because even he had a goal in the Neo Egoist League. Let's see. It's Motion saying author causing controversy with each salary reveal. Yo, for real. Like the last few times he did it, he would just do it all at once. Like, yeah, here you go. Take your salary rankings. Right? But now I'm over here thinking like this man's taking a note out of Oda's book, treating this shit like it's the new bounties. Just giving it, let's trickling it down, making us making us grab for it. REO will definitely be in the top 10 by Abi. Yeah, no, hey, listen. I want to be upset. I really like REO as a character. He didn't get the most development in this arc, but I mean, it's hard because we didn't really see him that much. So we don't really know everything he's been going through. But he definitely developed a lot more than some other characters, in my opinion. F7P, Kunigami not getting to 100 million. Bro forgot he's supposed to be a striker. He's such a bum. All that man marking for Shido to still surpass Baro. That's a really good point. Kunigami was on him the whole time, and Shido still got a goal and the number 3 spot. Damn, that's actually a really good point. But you know what's weird about Kunigami is that like even Ego in like the beginning of the arc was like, not the beginning of the arc, I forget which match it was for, but he's like, remember, you're doing all of this for Asagi, or like for his growth or something. That's what your role is. And Kunigami seemed to be like tuned into it, like, yes, I understand. So I really wonder like where I really hope Kunigami sticks around and serves, I'm not gonna say like a bigger purpose, but like a bigger role than just like being there for the development of his peers. Like I feel like Ego stripped his ego away from him and just turned him into some kind of like ambidextrous machine. So I really hope we see that like light in Kunigami's eyes, because he's been lost in the darkness for a while. All right, he's probably gonna bump into Riku anytime soon. It's Motion saying next chapter is called Alone Together. I wonder what that means. Alone together. Could that be like an indication between Asagi and Rin, since they're both alone at the top separately but together? I don't know. That could definitely not be it. I don't even know why I said that. F7P Shido shut Shido down and still above Baro. It's Motions. Shido got a goal before man marking. Once he got man marked, all the Shido plays were meaningless. But we still got above Baro. You can't win this argument. Unfortunately, I mean, it's really hard to say because Baro's got Predator's Eye. He's got great offensive capabilities. He's got that chop cross. Honestly, if it was like two teams versus each other, okay, let's say Shido takes the PXG offer, right? He goes to PXG, and now we have Baro and Ubers, right? And so Shido's got Charles, and I don't know, I guess the rest of the PXG bums, and Baro's got his boys. Honestly, guys, I think Baro's gonna take the victory. I think in a matchup between them solely, Baro's gonna take the victory. Because if I'm also thinking about the PXG versus Bastards match, even though Shido is being marked by Kunigami, he tried to do passes with Rin, but those never really amounted to anything. So I feel like aside from Shido, using his instincts to score a goal, I don't think his gameplay is really that good. And Asagi and Kaiser kind of teased them about it when they were finally like locking in together and they were using logic and rationality to like surpass the geniuses. They said like, you guys are geniuses, sure, but like we can play circles around you using logic. So I feel like Shido's gameplay isn't that great as far as his like instinctual urge to play the game. So yeah, that's all I'll say. If it really is like a one-on-one match between Baro and Shido, I'm saying Baro's taking it. Salaries, again, it's really reminding me of like One Piece with like Zoro, Sanji, where they are with their bounties. Like at the end of the day, like the salary rankings is just like how badly a team wants that player. It doesn't necessarily say that's like a reflection of their skill set. But it is what it is. Here we go. It's Emotions saying, but salary is based around striker. As a player, he beat Shido and Shido lost the game. Oh, these guys are just going at it about it. All in all, this chapter, let's see. Oh, man, you know what? I honestly completely forgot that we even saw Asagi in this chapter, because Asagi's over here. Guys, I'm sorry. Asagi's chasing the dragon right now. He got that first hit of being number one, and all he can think about is getting that next hit. So, again, like I said before, my man needs to go take a shower. He needs to take his cleats off. He needs to relax, and he needs to come down off this high. I just think it's so funny where, like, Asagi's mentality is. But all in all, I'll probably give this chapter, like, a solid 8 out of 10. I had a really good time reading it. The Nagi, I feel like he's just like, people are just dragging his face through the mud, just trying to show him how low he is right now in his mentality. But I really, really appreciated and liked that REO goal. I think REO killed it. The author did a really good job, again, bringing his character full circle, because, again, this whole time during Neo Egoist League, he's just been focusing on Nagi, getting his stocks up, making sure his assists are up so that he can follow Nagi. And to see REO score a goal, I really hope that, like, he ruminates on this and he really, like, starts to find an ego for himself. Because, again, REO's whole dream is to win the World Cup. That's the one thing money can't buy him. And he found Nagi, and he wanted Nagi to bring him there. But at the end of the day, REO has to bring himself to the World Cup. So hopefully that's the ego that REO walks away from. He's copying Otoya's ninja moves. I think that's really going to be great for his play style. And yeah, hopefully we see Nagi lock the fuck in on the next chapter. That would be really good. But yeah, solid chapter. All in all, chapter 298 coming out next week, titled Alone Together. Tune in for that. Turn on your notification bells, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Oh, hold on. Reassets in the chat. Yo, what's good, bro? You coming by? Do you read Blue Lock? Well, you're over here saying Asagi Rin, greatest sports rivalry. Sports rivalry? Yeah, you're probably right about that. I'm sorry. It's not Haikyuu. It's not Kageyama and Hinata. Great rivalry, but not as, like, Asagi and Rin. They're devouring each other. Pause. All right. It's Motions saying Asagi is acting like Rin's flow state. 9 out of 10 for me. Okay, 9 out of 10. Not too bad. If I liked REO more, it would probably be a 10. It'd probably be a 9 or 10 out of 10 for me, like F7P is saying. I love REO. I really do as a character. Unfortunately, he's not in my probably like top 5, which again is not why I don't give this chapter a higher ranking. I could be convinced to give it a 9 out of 10. That's all I'll say. And then last few chats, I like Kaiser's rivalry more. Reset. At one point, REO was inspired by Nagi. Now Nagi is being inspired by REO. Parallels. They're mirroring each other. I love it. Blue Lock probably has the best rivalries in a lot of, it's hard to say anime, but definitely sports anime. Blue Lock does it really well because at the end of the day, Blue Lock is about finding your ego and finding your ambition and your drive to push yourselves forward. I feel like it's just so relatable to real life because a lot of us sometimes get lost in the sauce and we kind of don't have, it's hard for us to find, or hold on to that ambition and that motivation to get us through the monotony that is daily life. But again, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. That One Piece talk, thank you so much for gifting those subs. I really appreciate you guys even stopping by, shouting out, saying hi. Really means a lot. Hopefully we can do a One Piece stream soon. That would be great. But yeah, guys, tune in next week for chapter 298. Thank you again.